Get ready. The kid is coming.
I got
Built for speed.
Brunson Grothus has been doing this for many years since he was a young man. Brunson Grothus comes from Davenport, Iowa. Second time we've seen him in the final out. So he came in here as the spoiler. He only has 541 points, but he's only been with us a couple times. He is racing our current points champion and the #1 qualifier, but hey, here we go again. You've said many times,
Look at Mom.
Race it on paper.
You don't race on paper. William will tell you that. Look at William get down there. Mom got out of the way. She wanted to look in the eyes of her son, being Chris Gardner-Jones.
So William has a quick chat with Chris. Eddie talks to Bronson, his son. They go to the beams. Chris, going to take a quick moment.
Here we go.
Handle, and he's going to pull it on into the top. They're going to grab a whole handful of throttle and drop it into the beams right here.
Look at them get down into the seat. It's all about this. Listen to that fuel pump again. Here they go. Man, it's going to Grothus trying to get him. He does. Incredible.
For the win.
A whole shot victory. Quicker 405 and 174 was Chris Gardner-Jones.
Look at the margin of victory, Al. 005, 5/1000ths of a second.
Tire to tire.
Right there.
They were tire to tire. Brunson Grothus, congratulations to the Davenport, Iowa, right there by the river winner.
I tell you what, man, you take home a double. Win to win, and you got to bring the wife and the kid in. It's awesome.
I don't really have words, to be honest, man. I really don't. I knew we were a little bit of an underdog there, but I trust my team and trust in our entire abilities, and my little lucky man's here, my wife's here, and life couldn't be better, man.
It's so awesome to see you come out. I know you were on the fence about coming here to Galop, but new facility, and it goes down in the history of the record books as the first ever winner, PDRA at Galop.
Absolutely, it's drag stock, man. We've been busting our tail for 6 or 7 years, and we used to get our teeth kicked in for years and years and years. And Dad always said, "Man, we just got to stick with it. We got to stick around. We'll get there." And I guess we kind of are here.
I know you want to thank some people out there. Tell me who you want to thank.
A lot of people to thank. Obviously, start with my whole entire family. A lot of people are home. My dad built the chassis. Scott Yates of Century Industries. There's all kinds of parts. So the rear wheel, the front ends, all kinds of stuff. Motor people, Klemme Performance Motorcycle, DTM Dan Wagner, Hoffman Trucking. There's a lot of people, man. We got Romer Machine, Robinson Industries, Trick Tool, PDRA. The list goes on. The list goes on and on and on. Yeah, Dan Wagner, absolutely. Dan Wagner, he put a healthy motor together. That's all I got to say about that. And my buddy Shane that I talked about earlier, he's been on the phone with Dad between every lap, just pouring over data, and letting me relax and hang out with my son and my wife in between rounds. It's undescribable. It really is.
Gotta love it. Congratulations, man. You are the winner. How proud of you.
It's awesome. It doesn't get any better than this.
Right here. PDRA, baby. Congratulations. Back-to-back winner here. Pro Extreme Motorcycle Drag 965.
Congratulations to Will and his family and the lovely another family who over the years has grown in its capabilities exponentially, meaning that, Eddie, the dad here, Eddie Grothus, was a full-time fireman in his community for many, many years and worked hard burning the midnight oil on both ends and developed a skill set to assemble a motorcycle that can come right out of the blue and take everybody out in one fell swoop. 2 times, not once, 2 times. So I'd like to introduce to you all the winner of tonight's race in Drag 965 Pro Extreme Motorcycle. This is my friend, Brunson Grothus. Put your hands together, folks. That's awesome. Oh, we're going to lose our signs. That's my hot air. Blew them right over. Bronson, buddy, who's this right here? I didn't know we had one of these.
This is Graham Joseph Grothus. He's 8 weeks old. Third race already.
8 weeks old, 3 races in the deal, and he's not paying attention to me at all.
No, he's not.
And I don't blame him. I'm hardly able to do that. There's a bunch of great people here. Eddie, come on over for a minute, bud. Now, I got a chance to know you. We worked on some tire programs years back, and we got to test a little bit, and your family is pretty dedicated to this commitment. You're a dedicated guy, too. We talked about this motorcycle and all the engineering advantages you felt you could build into a bike, and then a couple years later I find out you got it. It's here. And you come out and you dominate, you do a great job, you shake up the world in Drag 965 Pro Extreme Motorcycle. We're very proud to have you on board. Tell me a little bit about the bike, just high level.
It's nothing special. It's these things try to fold themselves in half on the sprocket side, and I try to build them strong over there. I try to build them straight. Like I say, it's nothing special, but I try to get the fit up as good as we can get it, where a blind monkey could probably weld my chassis, truthfully. But I don't know. It's not me. It's really Brunson. I think he's really the best rider out there. He's a good lever. He was an all-state athlete. I think athletes make the best racers, truthfully, because they've been in the pressure situations. And by the way, I've got one waiting in the wings at home that wrestled for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and he's going to be riding one of these things someday. We're going to bring him up slowly, but he's an athlete himself, and I'm hoping that we can keep it a family sport and keep it fun. But there's a lot of people that are involved in this. It's not me. It's not just him. It's my wife. It's my son Bradley. It's Brunson's other 3 brothers. It's people like my wife's brother Tom Klemme, who does some of our motor work. He does most of our motor work. Guys like Dan Wagner, who has assembled motors for us. And you know what? Dan Wagner has honestly given us, thrown us a lot of bones here and there. He doesn't tell us all the secrets, but he throws us bones because he believes in the sport. He believes in the people that have the passion for this sport. And without guys like Dan doing this and bringing people along, we wouldn't be here today. So there's a lot of people involved in our program. My machinist buddy Scott Yates at the end.
Hi,
This is our wheel. Everything on this motorcycle is hand built by us and by our company Century Industries. So I'm talking the billet components, the frame. There isn't much on this thing that isn't American made. So I'm going to stop talking.
No, I appreciate all that. I got one other guy I want to talk to here and introduce you all to, because he's very pivotal in having the motorcycles as part of the PDRA. Danny? Hi, Kath. I got him. Hey, you know what? I've known you for many years, and I've watched you run from lane to lane, bike to bike, rider to rider. And all these people have a deep appreciation for everything you do. And I want to thank you personally, because you know what? We don't talk very often, but I always know where you're at.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Dan the man, I just wanted to give him 2 minutes of glory, because this guy works hard. And for all the motorcycle people, Dan the man, Dan Wagner, you the man. And that is a fact. We ain't making that up. Let's get a couple pictures. Up.
I'd like to give a shout out to all my competitors, to be completely honest. Every time you pull out of the garage, you hope to win and hope to qualify number 1. But to do it against so many good people, I think that's the second time I've ever beat Eric McKinney. He kicked my teeth in so many times I can't tell you. The stripe against Chris Jones was 5 thou. That's a coin flip. It's 5 thousandths of a second. That's less than an inch, I assume. So anyway, I just want to tell my competitors that it's been great competing against them, and I appreciate the PDRA and Drag 965 having us out.